Not this one.
Second, yeah. This is the first. The next one is second.
Oh, that's a sharp turn. I've forgotten about that.
So when you approach the junction now, try to look through the junction, try to figure it out.
Okay.
It's like, you know, looking a little bit deep in the road you're going in, and
Okay.
kind of have some plan, you know,
Yeah.
what speed, what, you know, kind of, you know, like turn I'm gonna bring in,
Yeah.
so you're not surprised.
Mhm.
And also doing observations, you know, help you to notice, you know, if you can maintain the speed or you can slow down, or you can actually, you know, like increase the speed.
Okay.
So that's the approach of open junction, you know, where the road, for example, if you were turning right,
Yeah.
you don't really need to slow more than, like, let's say 12 miles, 10, 12 miles, yeah?
Yeah.
But then if there's a sharp turn like that, the one you took, then
Yeah.
obviously we need to slow down a bit more.
Yeah.
Next road on the right.
Next road on the
Yeah.
right.
Turning left at the next one, please. That was a good turn. I'm going to use a bit of space in the middle, which is really good. Slower. No markings, no lines, yeah?
Yeah.
You should be checking the right.
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yes, that's right.
And then moving.
Oh, that hit me on the face hard.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I should have known better than put these beads on my hair. And sometimes
Turn
they
left again.
become a nuisance. Sorry, did it hit you?
No, it's not reaching as far as that, you know. You've got short hairs, you know.
Yes,
Turn
my
right.
hair's not very
Right,
long.
yeah. Keep on your side. Now this is a typical example of no markings on the road, yeah?
Yeah.
And you come here, you have no markings, nobody's got right of way, but then the safety comes in, yeah? Now
Yeah.
how do you make sure you're safe when joining, yeah?
Yeah.
That's how you figure out. On next junction, go straight through.
Next junction, straight. Now you stay here and you have no room to stay.
Good analysis. You need to be on the side, yes. Slower. And remember one thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to stop on the giveaway, yeah?
Yeah.
But it doesn't work with that, you know. It works with the safety.
Yeah.
Safety always comes first, you know. Turn right, yeah? No, you will only keep going through if you can see enough.
Yeah.
If you cannot see enough, then you will not go through. Okay?
Yeah.
So crawl at a real slow pace
Real slow pace.
at that sort of junction, yeah?
Yeah.
And stop if you have to. Maybe crawl up, you know. The term we normally use is called peep and creep.
Peep and
So,
creep.
yeah.
Okay.
So you peep on both sides if you can, yeah? And then creep a little bit only, yeah? And then
Yeah.
stop again maybe if you can't see enough.
Yeah.
And then do a little bit more and more. Turn right at the end, yeah? Now on this one, people do a serious fault. Let's see, what do you do? That's what you've just done, yeah? You're turning right. Joe, are you turning right?
Yes, I was just making sure I could see. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't ignore you.
No, it's not that.
Okay.
I'm saying you did a serious fault over there.
Oh, what did I do? Did I not?
Turn right again, yeah? I'll
Okay.
take you there again. Now, I can tell you, or I can take you there and you figure out yourself. What do you think?
Oh, let's try.
Okay. Turn right, yeah?
Yeah.
Slowly. Good. And turn the next road on the right when you can.
Next right.
Can you see the next right?
Not yet.
Okay. You indicate when you see, yeah?
Okay.
Turn right. Can you see where you're turning from?
Yeah.
You're turning from the middle of the road. Gentle brake and then carry on.
This road is so tight, but it's good practice.
Turn right again. He's actually turned over there, you know. When I send you the video, you'll see where you're turning from, yeah?
Okay.
Turn right again. Okay, and stop for a second. What street is that, Joe?
One way.
One way, okay?
So there's
At
no
the
need
end of
signal.
the road. No, I mean you can signal. It's not a
Okay.
problem. If you think somebody's going to take help. But if you don't want to, I mean it's up to you as well, yeah?
Okay.
Now when you go to the end of the road, you want to turn right.
I understood what you mean now.
Okay. So
I understood what you mean now. I went to the left.
Yes.
And I... Thank you.
Okay. That's a sign now. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Move
Oh.
forward. And touch the brake if you have to. If you speed, not now, but in the previous. No, come on, keep rolling.
Okay.
If you need to slow down, just take your foot off the gas. If you need to slow down further, just touch the brake a bit.
Okay.
So the last junction, your speed was too much with the next red car next to you, yeah?
Yeah.
And then I had to put the brake in, and he was like, "Oh my God," yeah.
Yeah.
So you're the person who's in control.
Yeah. That's true.
So turn next right, please. Right lane. Check. Okay, turn right again. Is that enough? Is that good now? I mean, do you want to move on to something different now?
Yeah.
Okay, so turning right, but keeping left side now. It's not one-way street anymore.
Yes.
It's a two-way street this time. So you've got to come to the left to turn right.
It's so tight though. It's so easy mistaken.
I mean, you need to be mentally a little bit more prepared. I
Yeah.
reckon we need to do one more time. Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
one more
let's
time.
do one more
yeah?
time.
And also we can practice around that red car as well.
Yeah.
Can you see the track in the middle of the road?
Yeah.
Okay, now use that as a reference to figure out which side you should be
Yeah.
before you turn right.
We're turning right here.
Yes.
aren't we?
And turn right again. So at the end of the road, turn right again. What signs do you see at the end of the road?
What's the word? Oh my God, what's the word? Why can't I think of the word?
It's okay, take your time. You can answer me when you remember, yeah? Turn right. So which way?
Two-way lane, that's it.
Yes. So two-way traffic, yeah?
Yes.
And this one goes straight over.
Okay.
I would be a little bit more, you know, when
slower.
I mean, I told you the technique, peep and creep.
Yeah.
You can, okay, watch. How many spaces can you see for her, you know, before you stopped? 1, 2, 3, yeah?
Okay.
But you stopped here, now carry on now. Tell you what I mean by that, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, that's better. Okay, now watch. 1, she could have stopped here.
And she could have stopped.
She could have even stopped about here too.
Okay.
But then you was about too cautious. Slower, slower, slower. This time there's no space. So let's move to the left. A bit more left. And turn to the right now. Turn more. So turn more. More turn. Yes. You're still going in. Your foot is not moved in the brake. And you would have crashed in the car.
Yes, my foot was in one place.
Yeah. So put the reverse gear in. And go back before you move off, yeah?
So I turn that way?
Yeah. Left. Quick look around and keep rolling slowly, slowly. Don't turn yet. Keep the steering straight. Keep going back. And that's enough.
To drive.
Don't panic if you see him coming in. Don't panic. He was willing to reverse for you.
Okay.
The only thing I wanted you to do was pull up from the left. Because you should be able to do that as well, yeah?
Yeah. I like it because it's the first time we had to do that, so it was a good practice.
I mean, do you think you had enough practice, or do you think you want to have a little bit more practice in this?
It's the first time we've done it.
Okay.
I thought I was going to panic more, if I'm being completely honest.
Okay, now he can't go through, so keep going.
Oh, okay.
Keep going. And pull up on the left over here, yeah? And now he can move on, because it's a big truck, yeah? So he needs more space. So you can't be just moving in and out. Turn right on this way. Do you want me to take you on the same route again, or do you want me to change it a bit?
It's up to you.
Do you think there's room for improvement on that?
Yeah, yes, I do. Oh, they just came out of nowhere.
You need to move a little more charged up when you move. On this one you can see enough, yeah? Turn right.
Thank you.
Turn left. Follow the road, keeping left side. And then turn left and then right.
Left and then right. So we go left first.
Now when the examiner brings you here,
Yeah.
right, so he brings you on the sat nav.
Yeah.
So when he brings you on the sat nav, because he's not giving you instructions,
Mhm.
so you're going to go all the way straight through, yeah?
Yeah, without signaling.
I mean, going straight, so do you have to signal?
Yeah.
Okay. And which signal do you use if you're going straight?
What, sorry?
Which signal would you use if you're going straight?
None.
Okay.
was
That was a lot better. That was a lot
Yeah.
better.
I was wondering whether that was the
Turn
Peep
right.
and Creep.
I mean, every time you can't see enough on the road, it's Peep and Creep.
Okay.
So you don't move in one chunk. You
Yeah.
move enough and then you stop and you move enough, yeah? There's a point when you are out so much, that you can't stop because the car's coming,
Yeah.
like you're right in the middle of the danger. So
Yeah.
at that moment, when you move on, you need to be moving on a little bit more,
Faster.
charged up.
Yeah.
So when I say charged up, I don't mean fast, but what I mean is, when you see the gap, you need to take it, It's an opportunity for you to move on the road.
Yeah.
But if you are too reluctant or too slow, then turn right, yeah? Then, it could fall back on you. Turn right. All the way straight through.
Okay.
The truck is turning left, we'll turn left as well, yeah?
Okay.
And then the first right.
Then first right.
Yeah. Okay, you was checking right and left, yeah?
Yeah, I
Well,
did.
why was it checking right and left?
It's a one-way street, is it not?
No, it's not. I mean, you were not on the giveaway lines, were you?
On the giving line?
I mean, giveaway lines.
No, I was not.
But people coming from right and left were, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they need to look, not you.
Okay.
So, I mean, you are moving from a major road to a minor road,
Yeah.
right? So, I'll give example. If you give example, yeah? Going straight on now. For example, a little bit slow. If you was going right, would you look right and left? I mean, you would, but you don't need to slow down too much. Reason being, if they are coming on this road, they will check because this is the main road. We don't have the priority
Okay.
when we are, when they are coming in.
Yeah.
So I'll rephrase. When they come on a new road like this, they don't have the priority. That's why they will check. When we join that road on the right,
Yeah.
we have priority already. Reason being, we are from a major road into a minor road. Turn right at this one, on the top road. On the top road, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one, okay? Now, that's what I mean. When you move and you need to charge up, this is a charged up move.
Okay.
So you looked, you made a decision, and then you
Like
put
going
through, some effort into the car to keep going on, Slower.
My mask is practically on my eye. It's the only way to keep my glass from getting foggy. You do not want foggy glasses when you're driving.
I have a student,
Yeah.
and he was driving, the glasses went foggy, and He said, I'm fine. I said, no, it's not fine.
You can't see.
No, I can. I mean, I'll be okay. I said, no, brother, no, you need to stop
And clean them.
and wear the mask properly. How can I wear this? I said, make sure they come fall under the glasses.
Yeah.
Your brake second time is a bit harsh. Yes, be a little bit more gentle on the brake, when we were about to stop.
Okay. This is road work, I think.
Yeah, I think there's a traffic light on the left. That left car looks like a copy of Nissan Duke.
Right, I was thinking the same.
And it's a
And it's
Ford
called
Puma.
Puma. It's weird, I've never seen that before.
They copy each other so much, honestly,
True, kind of like the Swift. It's a copy of the Mini Cooper. I love that car though. The Mini Cooper.
I had one in from Red.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very expensive to maintain that car, I mean, I wasn't paying for the maintenance.
Yeah.
But then, under warranty, went to the garage 2 or 3 times, for different reasons.
Oh
once
no.
Once a student pulled the steering wheel out, and he pulled so hard that he actually broke the whole steering column.
Oh
So
dear.
the whole steering has to be, put in again, a new steering. It did cover it was covered in the warranty, but then, that's a big expense for them. I think maybe around £800 plus the labor.
Oh my god, plus the time you're not working.
Well, I lost the time when I was not working, I didn't pay for the expense, but then I lost my time in it because of him,
Yeah. Talk about red Mini Cooper.
Second time the pulley fell off. Engine pulley, which would rotate, fell off. I mean, I've never heard that, in my life. Engine component fell off. How? I don't know.
Oh, you just told me off to this car now.
That's exactly what I want.
I don't want to. I want nothing to do with it.
I don't want you to buy a Mini.
I've loved that car for the longest time. I used to go around and say, I'm gonna have one day. As soon as I learn how to drive, that will be my car.
Yeah, but the problem is, it's not a car which is very easy to get in and out as well.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big guy,
Yeah.
Maybe I'm fat, but
I didn't think you're fat.
okay, that's probably my keto diet coming in then.
Oh, you're on keto. I mean, trying. Keto is hard.
Slow.
Keto is hard. I'm not joking.
I mean, how do you think it's hard?
Anything that I don't know. I just find dieting really hard. I think it works for a month for me, and then by month 2, my body just stops responding to it.
Even keto?
I tried keto. I have not tried keto for a month, but
Yeah, with the keto, the thing is, the body stops producing the sugar.
yeah.
Basically, I'm not qualified on the diet, but then what I've studied and learned is that if you use less food in the diet, which is carbs,
Yeah.
so you take no carbs basically. You only get the carbs from the vegetables you eat then.
Yeah.
And then the body starts kind of using fat and proteins in as a fuel instead of looking carbohydrates. Okay, on the next roundabout we will be going straight across using the right lane, yeah?
Okay.
On the next one we will be keeping the left lane.
Okay. So straight through, right lane.
And then when you join the new one, keep the left lane, yeah?
Okay.
You don't need to indicate right because you're not turning right. Check if it's good, carry on.
Yeah, it's good.
And you need to keep left lane now, yeah?
Left lane.
And then you're turning left to the next roundabout and left again. Now the second roundabout you looked deep in the road, yeah, first time. second time when you looked, see, you looked only on the right. You didn't look deep right.
I should have looked deeper.
Okay. So I would say, I mean, you did a good job in the start. Now look, you're negotiating with people for the space, yeah?
Yeah.
How much do you have on the left? 20.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, you know, being a rich guy being stingy, you know? Okay, you got so much space on the left. So why negotiate with people coming from the right side of the road? Give up some space on the left. It should be good. And when you see the recording, the speed will be maybe 31 or 30, yeah?
Yeah.
But it was doing 33, 4.
Okay.
So you need to have some control. You're going down the hill. So you're going down the hill, speed will increase. So you gotta keep an eye on the speed, yeah?
Yeah. Such a good day today. So pretty.
Yeah, it's quite warm though, you know, 23 already.
23.
23, yeah. Okay, now, as the next topic, you know, do you want me to choose something for you, or do you think? Yeah. Okay, we will be turning right from the traffic lights, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna choose these ones, you know.
From these traffic lights?
No. But from the junction, like a busy junction of traffic lights.
Yeah.
We will be turning right, but I will let you know when I want you to turn right, yeah? So basically turning right at the traffic light.
Okay.
Now what you need to do is you need to judge and figure out whose priority it is, you know, to go right. Obviously people coming from the front, they will have priority over you.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure you don't stop them. You don't slow them down, you don't, you don't go first unless they tell you specifically you can go first, which is flashing sometimes, yeah? Now flashing means different in the books. In the real life, people do use it for a different purpose. So remember, the book style is the first style you follow. Then, if somebody flashes, try to read it.
Okay.
If somebody will flash you and you're about to go and you're in the middle of the road and they can keep going off.
Okay.
Because they run out of the patience because you're moving a bit slow. Okay. Things can happen.
Yeah. We're in Basel, aren't we?
Yeah. Straight on, yeah. Right to the lights. Indicate. You need to keep going.
Yeah.
Slower. Okay, what did you do? Do you know what happened?
I'm a little confused because you said keep going, so I kept going, but then you said slower.
The light was changing,
Yeah.
But it didn't take it one. You need to be waiting in the middle. So turn at the roundabout. Turn left.
Okay. It's clear, so I'm gonna go.
What happened is at a traffic light, I asked you to turn right.
Yeah.
Now, you was approaching and you saw a big truck.
Oh my god. Scared me.
You can handle that? Can you ignore that?
Yeah, I can ignore it.
Okay.
If it doesn't bother you.
I'm fine. Now, what happened is, For now, let's follow the road and keep it right lane when you join the new one. Yeah.
Keep the right lane.
Yep. And just follow the road around. Okay, so basically go on the join the new road, keeping right lane. So basically we're going to make a U-turn, like a U, and come back in and be on the right side of the road.
Yeah.
Next to the motorbike shop. Yeah? And carry on.
So keep on right.
Yeah. As the road times you still be in the right. It's a one-way street.
Yeah.
So as you turn right, I want you to be switching to the left lane, but do the observations now and do it again when you need to. Okay. So keep turning right and then slowly move to the left. Ah, yeah, that's it. And just pull up on the left somewhere safely.
Okay.
That's good. Okay, so quickly, let's talk about the traffic light. Yeah?
Yes, I was sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was a little confused. The reason being, prior to we approaching it, you said be careful because it's not your right of way, and only go if it's clear. And as we were approaching, you said go. But in my mind, I was still keeping in mind what you said prior to go with caution. But then when you said go, I took as you said just go.
You mean go straight? Is that
Yeah.
what you thought? Okay.
So I do understand. I should have looked at the light was changing,
Yeah.
but because I thought I've already committed, I might as well get out of the way. That was my thought process.
Okay. Now, thing is, you was in the right lane, the lane which turns right. Yeah. You're approaching the light. You see a big lorry truck. Yeah. Coming in the middle of the road and waiting to turn right, and you're stopping for him. And you're stopping before you actually cross the line of the lights. You should have kept rolling and wait in the middle of the road, not at the traffic light.
I understand.
So if you're going to turn, for example, if you're going to turn right at this road, and it's a road like that, you wouldn't, wait on the traffic light. We'll actually cross a light and wait maybe in the middle, so you don't obstruct the traffic coming from the front. So if I give example of that, what happens is, so let's say it was basically a traffic light junction, yeah? So something like this, Now, if you have to wait, think of this, This side is yours, yeah? And this side is theirs, yeah? So, because you're turning right, you can only go as far as about this much. Because after that, if you go any more, that's their zone.
I understand.
So instead of waiting here, you should have crossed the line and come here and wait here.
Okay.
And position something like this. And he was actually waiting here somewhere, yeah? And that doesn't bother us.
Yeah.
Because we're not obstructing his, way. Now, you would have waited here and looked cars coming through. The moment you had a gap, and you think you're not going to obstruct them or slow them down or make them change their direction, you would have actually carried on like that, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, what happened is, you saw the light, you stopped here, and by the time the light started changing, amber, you was about here. You crossed the line already now, but did not reach the spot where I want you to be going. That's when I said, you need to go now.
I understand.
And you could have gone through, but you thought, maybe I was telling you to go straight, which I didn't say go straight, I said go through. Because the last instruction was we turning right, yeah?
Yeah.
So what we did is, without checking left, you went straight through.
I understand.
So the serious fault is, first thing, you went through the lights and you're stopping at the wrong place in the lights, yeah? You're just crawling on the line, even though there is a gap coming up. And then you're holding back another car behind you too. So when you moved to the left lane, but you didn't do your observations. So the first thing I did is when I realized you about to move forward, I started checking left, and there was nobody there, so I let you carry on. But then the guy behind you, you know, wasn't really happy because you made him
I
stop.
understand.
There was good space. I mean, at one time, in most of the junctions, 2 cars can go through. So when you're waiting here, this guy's waiting here too.
I understand.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I mean, we do mistakes. It's not a big deal. What big deal is, we learn.
Yeah.
Because you was here, and the other guy, he was in a truck, you know. So it was more like something like this, yeah. So this is the path, you know, we would have made, you know. He's waiting there, crossing the line. We are waiting in the middle, not obstructing anybody coming from the front. And then, you know, the moment we see the gap is there or light is changing, we can carry on through.
I understand.
Now you'll have the in the video as well, you know. Okay. So you'll
Okay.
have a little more, you know, you make a little more sense out of that explanation.
Yeah.
Okay then, let's carry on. And let's turn left at the next light, please.
Left of the next light. Okay. It was like barely any cars here. The minute we tried to move away.
Alright, you want to move after this?
Yeah.
Okay. Cancel the indicator now and move a little bit to the right. So yeah, that's it, good. And turn left on this one. A bit more charged up. Come on, charged up. The lights?
Yeah.
I mean, if you see the lights are red, then don't push too much.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, put some effort in. I mean, still make the car move, but then there's no point, you know, reaching up to the lights. So, you know, I mean.
And then wait for the
yeah.
lights. Yeah.
And then brake, and then waste all the energy you put in already in the car, yeah?
Yeah.
So kind of, you know, using the technique, you know, of being a greener driver.
Yes.
We use the term eco drive, yeah?
Yeah.
So the road is down the hill, and as a result, the car speed is up more than 30 miles, yeah?
Yeah.
So you need to be on the top of that. here?
Yeah. It was my right side. It's clear, so I'm gonna go.
Speed limit is still 30. This temperature, is at the inside of the car or outside? Outside.
Oh dear. It's gonna be one of those again.
Yeah, I think it's going to reach up to like 30 today.
Oh dear.
Some the other way, so that's why we have to be a little sharp. Yeah?
Yeah.
Speed is on slow. 40 centimeters, that's right. Again, center.
Sorry.
Left this way. There's a big gap coming up here.
Yeah.
I mean, you was watching it, but I didn't feel like it was gonna move.
Oh,
So the moment I said, I mean, you move like that.
yeah.
I mean, it was gonna move.
I was a bit cautious, but I was gonna move.
You know which way you're going, yeah?
Yeah, the second exit.
Okay.
You don't want me going on the first.
It's up to you. Second.
No, I'd rather go on the second.
Okay.
This one. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say that.
Slower. Okay. I mean, I stopped you. Yeah, I kind of mentioned he's coming in.
Yeah.
Did you see him coming in?
I saw you coming in, so my plan was to come in and go to the right. Sorry, to the left.
Okay. Now, also when you want to come in a situation like this, you know,
Yeah.
try to go a little bit more slower.
Slower, okay.
Are you in the bay?
Pardon?
Are you in the bay now?
If I'm too far to the road.
Okay, do you want to fix it?
Yes, that's why I put reverse.
Which way would you turn to move the car close to the curb?
That way.
So you're saying you want to move close to the curb,
Yeah.
but you're steering away from the curb.
Oh, I understand what you mean.
Is somebody coming in on the left? Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, now you need to steer in the curb if you want to move in the curb.
So
Yeah?
steer more.
No, steer in the right if you want to move to the right.
Okay, so
turn a little bit more. That's enough, and keep it here and keep going back. Maybe turn a little bit more because the car has gone a bit wonky. Turn more, steering wheel. So turn more, a little bit more. And now keep looking around. That's it. On your rear tire, you're happy with the rear tire, let me know, yeah?
yes, I'm happy here.
I'm not happy yet.
Oh, more? Oh, here. Yes, here.
Okay.
So now drive?
No. Keep me back, but steer the other way around now.
Oh, okay.
Steer more. You're not doing enough on the steering wheel.
Okay.
And a little more. And stop here. That's
Okay.
good. The car straight. You can actually straighten up the steering wheel now. One more turn. That's enough. Yeah. Okay, you're in the bay.
I will improve this maneuver. I swear to God I will. But I just need to get the idea that I'm not doing completely wrong all the time out of my head. I do feel better today though.
Okay, that's alright. Okay. What I'll do is,
Yeah.
I'll send the recording of this until now, yeah?
Okay.
And then okay. So, do you want me to book you for next week, same day or different day?
Yes, in day is fine.
The test on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Which day is good for you?
I mean, I can book you in the same day, but then it has to be quarter to 9 till quarter to 10.
That's fine.
If that works for you.
Yeah. 8:45 to 10:45. Okay, so 15 minutes earlier than usual.
Yeah. Okay. And I'll send you the link to. Just ask me, please, in the evening. I'll note down as well.
Okay. Did you feel like it was an improvement from last week?
There was a lot of improvements, but we need to improve more on the right turns at the traffic light.
Okay. So maybe we'll do that next week then.
Yeah, we'll do that again. Yeah, next week we'll be doing traffic lights and turning right at the lights. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see. Send. Okay, I'll do that alarm for myself. Alright, so you want to pay by card?
Yes, please. Oh, that's one of my son's teacher.
From school?
Yeah.
I mean, did you study with her?
Yeah.
Alright. So you've never seen her before, or did she know you?
I mean, yeah, she knows me as Tiago's mom.
Okay. But she doesn't know you as a student. I mean, were you her student?
No, my son.
Okay, okay. Alright. Good. Perfect. You know, this guy is always itchy to pay, you know. You know what I mean? So, I had this come up
Yeah.
to pay.
But then, you have to read your face. Well, there's a lot of kids out. I do not let my kids play in that park.
I mean, if I would, you know, I would be staying there, you know, then.
No, junkies go there at night time. My kids are not going there. My kids are not going anywhere near where junkies hang out.
I think it's good to be productive and, you know, make sure they're safe.
Yeah.
And not learn bad habits from these people.
I've seen a syringe there. My child are not playing there.
Alright, Joe.
See you next week. Oh, let me put the chair back to where I found the rope too much. See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.